the Dosa Recipes. I am Kanchana Jaykumar. This is a lovely session of Kadai Paneer. It's a nice traditional recipe and it has the flavor and aroma of our tradition. So that's why it's called Kadai Paneer, where we roast the ingredients, grind it and then put it into the dish. So that's why it's called Kadai Paneer. Let's look into how to do this wonderful dish. First heat a wok or a pan. Now first, without adding any oil into the dry pan, we are going to dry roast the coriander, fennel and cumin. Now they are slightly half roasted, so let's add the pepper and dry red chilli. Now they are just roasted well. I am getting the aroma, so let me remove it. Now normally for this dish, this onions are added in between, but the smell and taste of these onions, not many of them like it. So I want to just give it a slight roast and remove it. Can you see? We have just roasted them. They are not roasted so well, and that is the stage we have to remove it. Again add some oil. Now add the spices. Now for this dish, it's very particular and essential to have finely chopped onions. If that is not possible, then just give it a grind in the mixer and then add it. Now just roast this so well that they shrink and they turn into golden brown and the oil will ooze out from the sides. I'm going to just cover it and leave it for 2 minutes and then again saute. Meanwhile, let's grind the tomatoes in our mixer jar. Here we have the ground tomatoes. Now add the ginger garlic paste. See that there's enough of oil so that they don't get settled down or they don't get burnt underneath. Now again close it and leave it for 2 minutes. Now can you see this? It's been roasted to almost nothing, like they have shrunk completely and the oil has started to ooze out. So now let's add the tomatoes. Now let's add the tomato paste. Now just leave it completely for 5 to 10 minutes, cover it and keep it in medium heat and see to that the tomato has just cooked well and they become almost nothing and they become thick and in a gravy form. Meanwhile, we can coarse grind this masala which we have roasted. You can just have a look at this, just grind it to this consistency. Now after 10 minutes, we have a nice thick formation of gravy. See, that is very important for this Kadai Paneer because they have to last for a longer period. That was the original concept of doing this. So that's why we are cooking it to a dry consistency. Now let's add all the powders. Chili powder. I'm adding some sambar powder which has been already in our Dosa Recipes website. So you can just look into that. We have added some dals to this. So what will happen is that will hold the consistency of the gravy together. This is the dhania powder, some turmeric powder. Now just check if there's enough salt and add some salt. We have our ground masala powder. We are going to add at least 3/4 of that, and lastly we will be putting the balance of 1/4. Just add the capsicum and onions to this now. Now, according to your wish, completely your wish, if you want it to be a little gravy and little loose type, then you can add 1 glass of water. Otherwise, you can add just a half glass of water and retain and maintain the consistency. Now squeeze juice of half lemon. Add the paneer cubes. I am not roasting it, I am just adding the fresh paneer cubes. Now I want this gravy, the paneer, to get the complete essence of the gravy. So I am going to just saute it like this, cover it and cook it in low fire for 5 minutes. Now after 5 minutes, They are just looking wonderful. Now this is absolutely optional. If you like, you can add a spoon of butter or a spoon of ghee or some oil, and if you don't add anything also, it's fine. This is just to enhance the taste. Lastly, put this powder. Now our Kadai Paneer is ready to be served. So dear friends, hope you enjoyed this very simple method of doing the lovely Kadai Paneer. Do try this and keep us posted. Dosa to Pizza, it's all about enhancing your taste buds. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to Dosa to Pizza, and for your printable recipes, visit dosatopizza.com. Thank you and bye-bye.